Witam was serdecznie. Okej, to co, z powrotem do Minerwy? Bo tutaj chyba już nic nie mamy, nie? Ta, ziomek tam nie może wejść. A jeszcze tutaj coś leży. Proszę, Pint of Stardust. Okej, no to... Jep. No to wszystkie 3 rzeczy załatwiliśmy. Okej.
Maybe I should bring this back to Minerva first. Hey, sweetie, what's up?
Ja chcę stafa też jeszcze dać do góry. Okej. I mamy też na 4.
Thank you.
Bo widziałem fajne rzeczy, które można zrobić. Okej. 2, 3. Zrobimy.
This is the iris that you wanted. It really is an extremely dangerous and powerful weapon.
I won't turn it on any living thing. Does that allay your worries? Here, the echo we agreed on.
By the way, I encountered a strange person. Or was it a ghost? I've never seen anyone that weird. He said he was called Eumenides.
What? Why would he appear before you? What did the two of you talk about?
According to him, my continued cooperation with you will endanger my father. Why would he say that?
Whatever he told you, it's an exaggeration. I know that man.
Looks like you both know each other very well.
I don't wish to discuss him.
But I don't know anything about you, or this place.
You... No, never mind. I'm the one who is acting out of line.
I'll assume that's an apology?
Don't push your luck, Hilda.
Alright. Something else. I met a fellow member of the Northwind Legion there.
Oh? Only one?
The Legion was carrying out a mission nearby 2 weeks ago. An unexpected incident caused him to be separated from his comrades.
That's interesting. Eumenides will definitely not be able to tolerate such a mistake. Your friend should be careful.
Is that so? Actually, I was thinking, may I request that you allow my friend to stay in the shelter should the need arise? There won't be any changes to my cooperation with you, if that's what you're worried about.
I'll agree if he accepts to being monitored, and he must not leave the shelter until our cooperation ends.
Twins, that does sound reasonable.
But he has to agree to come. Things have really progressed. Nova, come and see me when you have a moment. I have something to tell you.
No dobrze. Discuss the following operations.
You killed it? What can I do for you?
Storage. O, mamy 61, więc nie będę musiał jak na razie trochę kupić. I tu mamy jeszcze po jednym. Na wszelki wypadek. Okej, jedziemy dalej.
I'd like to thank you for all your hard work.
You're thanking me?
Yes. Believe it or not, I can be appreciative. Anyway, I was looking for you so I could give you something. Please, hand me your necklace. Don't worry, I'm just going to apply a magic sigil.
Okay.
There, done.
This sigil, what does it do?
Remember your first task? You retrieved the shifting stone. It's an essential item for constructing the conduit teleportation system, and now we can finally use it.
Teleport?
Your necklace is equipped with a memory feature. You should have felt it since you arrived here in Aphes. You can use the necklace to sense the conduit in the newly completed array, and then teleport to any conduit location stored in the necklace's memory.
So teleportation really is a thing. I can hardly believe it.
And the sigil I just added. It's stored a place you haven't yet been to in the necklace's memory. So, now we can go to Laurel Craft together.
Us? Laurelcraft?
Yes, there's a new objective there. I'll explain more when we arrive. Now you can use the power of teleportation in the shelter's conduit.
Okej. Use the shelter's conduit to teleport. Okej, szybka podróż. Szybka podróż odblokowana. Nie mam jeszcze więcej blue
Hey, sweetie.
skryptów dla niej.
I'd really like to know about the Smith's standard of living.
Hey, sweetie, what's up?
Tak. To jej damy. Niech to wszystko przeklikamy. Tak i tak mnie to nie interesuje.
Hey, sweetie. Do you have any information? Please, what? I found you.
Smith's Tools Expansion 1. Astral enchantment that healer carries from Anabari. Okay.
Hey, sweetie, what's up?
Upgrade enhancements. Okay. Jeszcze
Hey,
to.
look. Now
Upgrade enhancement. O proszę. Ja dużo używam. Aha, nie mogę to nic użyć. Ale Starlight o fragment chyba to mogę kupić. Tego ziomka.
How can this humble
Bye.
servant be of service, friend?
A, w ogóle nie mam siana. Okej.
I look forward
Ale
to
to
your
już
next visit.
na następny raz. Będę mógł to sobie ulepszyć.
Okay, just like Minerva said. Whoa. This is weird.
No dobrze. I co teraz będzie?
All right, wow. So that's what teleportation feels like. The conduit is activating again.
Siemka.
Are you all right? How do you feel?
Yeah, smooth. No explosions.
Ah,
Why so surprised? Was I supposed to explode?
no. That's good.
So, where are we now?
The conduit outside Laurel Craft. You may have passed by here before, but you seem to have a lot of questions. Let's deal with them first.
What kind of place is this?
It's where we process and develop starite. After the stones have been cut, they're sent here and made into goods. Laurel Craft makes everything, from the starite you use to the conduit cores that can be seen all over the city.
Is this the only Laurelcraft workshop?
No, there are many workshops to meet the needs of the city, but this is the biggest one.
Who manages such an important place?
Humanities and I are in charge. I think you probably already know that we're married.
Oh, well, I don't.
It's fine. I can tell you're curious about our relationship.
Yes.
I married humanity soon after I came of age. He owned the mine, and my family processed starite. Our marriage contributed to the development of the starite industry, and Laurel craft drove the city's economy.
Sounds like you did a great job. How did it end up like this?
We can talk about that later. It's a long story.
What are we doing here?
The workshop was abandoned after the smiths and most of the starite were taken by Marble, leaving many blueprints and instruments abandoned. I really need a polarized light reader for analysis. If I can find one, I can verify my hypothesis about humanity's plan, which will help us move forward.
I see.
I
Let's
jaki
get to
wniosek?
it. Hold out your hands.
What does this key open?
The Laurel Craft Vault. There's a secret vault in the cellar that can only be opened with this key. You'll find a polarized light reader on the table inside. Bring it back to me.
Isn't this key too precious to give to me?
I think it's the right choice. I trust you.
It's an unusual shape.
It's made of pure starite, so it's very difficult to duplicate. Most Aristoi use this kind of lock to protect their important belongings. The key is a symbol of the workshop owner. It's no mere luck that you now have it in your possession.
What do you mean?
I'm speaking literally. Let's get back to the matter at hand. The workshop was closed down by the soldiers, and the door is now locked. You can get in from the second floor of the building next to it. Come back once you have the polarized light reader. I'll wait out here for you.
All right then. Wish me luck.
Okej, mamy Laurel Raft Vault Key.
That's the way to the bazaar. Let's concentrate on the workshop mission.
Got it.
Okej, to tutaj jeszcze nie mogę wejść. Ciebie weźmiemy. Tam coś można jeszcze zestrzelić, więc ja to zrobię. Okej, Pint of Stardust. Co my jeszcze tutaj mamy? Skrzyneczka. Starite or Silver. Okej, będę trochę używał też magię. I to drzewko skręcał. Magia jest zawsze OP. Kurde, obojętnie w jakiej gierce. Magia jest OP. Cały Elden Ring przeszedłem na magii.
Why would there be a colossus here?
Colossus?
Great. Minerva
O
didn't tell me
kurde.
that. I'll keep it for later.
O kurde. A jak lubisz ognia? O kurde, ognia bardzo nie lubisz. A jak stoisz z elektrycznością? Okej. Oj! No! Okej, więc my się przerzucamy na magię. Co to kurde? Jaki on ma zasięg? Nara. Okej, to tego trochę. Tego. Na luzie, na luzie. O. Mogę otworzyć na pewno skrót. Ale dobrze, już mamy Kolosos. Jako przeciwnicę.
Here, give me a moment to talk to the Colossus.
So even Ambari could end up in trouble. It sounds even worse than I thought. Does Eumenides really want to save it all? I could tell Papa didn't entirely trust him, though. Me neither.
Uf. Spadłem. Dobra. Nara. On też jeszcze tutaj ryje. Ciemno tutaj. Ja spadłem, tak? A, No to spadamy dalej. Co to jest? Dobra. Nowe strzelające. Pierdoły. Licia. Nara. Oczywiście tą nie mogę otworzyć. O! Jednak to pomogło. Kurde, to mogę te inne wszystkie też otworzyć. No cóż, bywa. Okej. Mamy ciebie. Mamy ciebie. Jeszcze jeden jest. A to goni chyba. Okej, tam jest jakieś wyjście. Good old days.
Hurry up and confirm the order. My father prioritized Rusar's orders. Hurry up! God, it's too early to be lazing about.
Is this what Eumenides used to be like? It's hard to imagine. As for Minerva, well...
A można coś otworzyć?
The vault should be right there in the back.
Wszystko już skradzione. Oprócz
This
ciebie.
must be the polarized light reader. But the vault seems to have been cleared out.
Okej, z powrotem do Minerwy. Ciebie też weźmiemy. Mała skrzyneczka. I jest to mimik. Czułem, że to będzie mimik. Kurde, czułem to. No, wypluj mnie już. O kurde. Po pierwsze. I damy ciebie.
How about this?
I co teraz? Mamy cię. Dobra. A, jesteśmy tutaj na początku. Okej. Ja bym chciał jeszcze jedno sprawdzić. Bo ja ostatnio poszedłem tutaj do środka. Co my tutaj znajdziemy? Kolosos. Ale frejmy tam spadają. Nie. To nie może przejść? Za duży jesteś, chłopie. Ładnie. No, będę też trochę więcej magii używał. Nie mogę tam przejść. Będę też trochę więcej magii używał. Masz.
I heard a strange noise. Are you all right?
Yeah, thanks. But I would have appreciated a heads up about the colossi in there.
That isn't how it's supposed to be. The colossi shouldn't act without orders.
Whatever, it's over with. Look, here's the polarized light reader. Also, I saw lots of valuable looking boxes inside, but they looked ransacked. Someone must have been there before me.
The only person who knows how to get into the vault besides myself is human.
What would he have come for?
I have a theory, but I need to test it with a polarized light reader. Now that you can use the conduit to teleport, you can return with me or stay here to explore some more. I'm off to the shelter to prepare for the analysis. Don't be too long.
Going do it teleportation, so on you will able to teleport freely. Oh yeah! W końcu to odblokowali. Połowa gierki. Jest teleport. Popatrzcie na to. Local was a major business for house loads processes and cut most of the start. Chyba tutaj jestem. No popatrzcie na to. Jest mapa. Mogę wszędzie iść. Black Street, Argus, Stella, a ja jestem przy Laurel's Craft, tak? Tak. Wow. No w końcu. W końcu. Okej, już mam chyba 5000. Więc... Bye. What the... Okej, po pierwsze ciebie kupię. Mogę już więcej kupić. Okej. Okej.
Hey, sweetie, what's up?
Upgrade weapon. Spear. Potrzebuję Quenching Solution. I ore. Okej, ale mamy upgrade enhancement. Dajmy... A, potrzebuję siano do tego. A nie mam siana. Hehe. Ale ja w ogóle... jeszcze inne rzeczy dostałem. Inny blueprint też. Popatrz. To ja mogę wszystko wytworzyć. Jak na przykład wiem, że ktoś ma lód. Idę i stworzę sobie wszystko z lodem, z ogniem, astralem. Okej. Tak. Proszę.
Hey, look, I found it. Awesome, cutie. Now I can make more trinkets.
Okej. Więcej trinkets. A może coś tam więcej dodała. Okej. Ja bym chciał jeszcze do ciebie iść.
What do you think?
Tak. O.
Guess what I found at Laurel Craft?
Mhm.
Gosh, I can. Who knows? She was all. Could she? No. If you think everything that's happening now is all. Sorry. But looking at this poster, I feel like I need to do something. I'm going to write a song.
Okej.
Marissa, Hilda, you're heading to the.
O.
All right, Marissa. I'll take a look around the mine for your parents for you. Thank you, dear friend.
Niby tam ma misia, ale mi się wydaje, że nie. Okej. Nowe życie dostałem w tej gierce, naprawdę. A już był moment, że się wkurzałem. Okej, Minerva.
Good. Now that we have the polarized light reader, we can begin.
Wow. What is this?
Just a moment. I need to analyze this conduction ring first. Reversing the flow. Nexus. Ritual. So that's what he's up to. Hilda, the chests inside the Laurel Craft treasury have all been ransacked, right?
On my honor.
Good. I believe you. Unfortunately, I now know what Humanities is doing. You may already be aware of this, But on that towering peak behind the city, there is a light that shines unceasingly. That's the Nexus, Aphes' biggest and purest starlight, bestowed upon us, we believe, by the Three. Our civilization developed around the Nexus, and achieved glory by the use of magic. However, even thousands of years of research haven't enabled us to fully control its power. Humanities is trying to master the Nexus in order to gain its limitless power.
Could the device from this design allow him to control the Nexus?
Yes. Humanities instructed the Northwind Legion to gather the materials necessary to make conduction rings, and then install them in each conduit. The conduits were originally intended to distribute the power of the Nexus. However, conduction rings alter the direction of the energy flow, concentrating all of the energy of the conduit in the hands of the user. That energy could then be used to control the Nexus.
Wouldn't that be problematic?
Trying to control the Nexus with excessive and unrefined force could make it unstable. If the energy isn't controlled properly, it could trigger another apocalyptic magic storm.
And if he can control it properly?
This is just speculation, but he could gain mastery of all living things, curse or no curse. He could choose to remove our curse, or he could lead us in another direction. And then, even if you wear an amulet, neither you nor the Northwind Legion will be able to escape his grasp. Everyone will become a puppet in his hands. He alone will decide the fate of every one of us.
No, I won't allow that to happen.
Neither will I. We must do everything we can. Hilda, we must stop your father from completing his mission and put an end to humanity's plan. I must stop him. Let me know when you're ready, and we'll continue our work.
I'm ready. What are you planning to do?
Hilda, you've proved yourself to me. I've seen your ability and your determination. And I have seen your destiny. From now on, I hope things will be more equal between us.
What do you mean?
I mean, we share the same goal. From now on, I'll do everything I can to help you, and I'll tell you all about my objectives and plans.
Okay.
Understand?
That's surprising. What made you change your mind?
Because you're... No, never mind. I just think things will be better this way. Don't you agree?
Of course. And I'll repay your trust. It's the Northwind Legion's way. I'm happy we can be friends.
Friends? That's not really what I had in mind.
Oh, did I misunderstand?
No, you're right. It's as you say. So, I finished deciphering the documents Marissa brought back. This is the biggest breakthrough we've had so far. I'm confident that we can deal with the crisis in Aphes. However, that will only make the next thing we need to do even more challenging. I'm really going to need your help.
You can count on me. So, what's your plan?
To tell you that, I need to first tell you about Asterigos. 1,000 years ago in Aphes, Humanities and I came up with a plan that would lead all Ephesians into a bright new era. Inside the city, we constructed a system of conduits and gave every resident, regardless of their class, a resonator. Resonators, just like your necklace, generate a resonance with a conduit, allowing the user to enjoy the benefits that magic brings. But something went wrong. More and more people suffered magical mutations as a result of the resonators. Humanities frantically tried to find the cause of the problem and solve it, but to no avail. Nothing he tried could stop the spread of the magical mutations, until he came across an ancient legend. According to this legend, anything could be achieved by performing a ritual called aspiration on Trinity Night. Disregarding widespread opposition, he went ahead and performed the ceremony, wishing to remove the magical mutations by manipulating the power of the Nexus. But the ritual ended in failure. It was that night that Asterigos descended upon Aphes.
No wonder you say he's the culprit. And no wonder you react so strongly whenever I mention him.
So now you know. Anyway, to get back to the point, my plan is to perform the aspiration again. But this time, do it correctly.
Again? Didn't you say the power of the Nexus can't be controlled?
I understand you have doubts, so feel free to ask me anything.
Okej.
What was in the documents that Marissa brought back?
It was research proving that a similar ritual had been successfully performed several millennia ago. In addition to it needing to be performed on Trinity Night, the ritual requires 3 ancient relics in order to keep it stable.
Relics are the key. So 1,000 years ago, Eumenides failed because he didn't have the relics.
Exactly. And now he's disregarding the research and planning to do things his way.
We can't allow him to repeat the same mistake.
And let's not forget, even if he's successful, it'll only make him even more of a threat.
Yes, that's true.
Tanrius's research also points out that the Nexus was damaged because of Eumenides' last failure. Unless we can find a way to repair its structural matrix, performing the ritual again will be extremely dangerous. So, we need to collect the 3 relics, find a way to repair the Nexus, and persuade Eumenides to let us use it.
I get the feeling he's not an easy person to persuade.
There are many ways to persuade someone. We just need to find the right one.
But I don't understand. Why does Eumenides want to work with my father?
Because he no longer has any other allies in the city. Right now, we lack cohesion. It is difficult for us to unite.
But with his abilities, it wouldn't be difficult for him to do it alone, would it?
It's true that Eumenides can use his apparition to shuttle back and forth, but the apparition can't touch solid matter. With his help, the Northwind Legion are highly maneuverable and are inherently very skilled warriors. Moreover, they're the only ones who don't know who Eumenides is. He's unlikely to let go of the Northwind Legion before the ritual is complete.
It's awful the way he's using them. Knowing my father, he'd never return empty-handed if he found a way to save the king.
I'm positive Eumenides won't share with him the details of the ritual or its outcome. If we see your father, we must make him see Eumenides for who he really is.
So, what should I do now?
I think I know where the relics mentioned in the documents are. Aphes is governed by 3 archons, each of whom inherited an ancient relic, a symbol of their status. The real function of these relics has been forgotten through the ages. Now they're merely regarded as symbolic. Fortunately, I know where to find these archons, or at least I have a clue to their whereabouts.
That sounds promising.
The trouble is, even if I can find them, I don't know if I'll be able to communicate with them.
Well, I've got my work cut out for me. Time to put my talents to good use.
There's also Tanrius and his wife, who went missing in the mine while searching for a way to repair the Nexus. 4 objectives this time. Understood? Let's get started.
Okej. To co, znowu do Black Street? Nie. My mamy tutaj 2 misje. Ciebie?
After Eumenides
Styx.
imprisoned Petrius, the Archon of Clergy, in Styx, all the information that remained of him is but a few rumors. The only useful bit I can provide is this. His Archon relic wasn't confiscated when he was jailed, so you should focus your investigation on Styx. Petrius has always been the most cunning and dangerous character in Aphes. I don't know if he's willing to negotiate, or even if he's still in prison. This operation is not one I can aid you in directly. I must rely on you to gather what information you can without me. Ah, yes. And as for the Northwind Legion member you mentioned, Otto, please refrain from revealing any of the adherents' plans to him before I can see him myself. I'm sure you'll understand.
Oko, mamy ciebie, jeszcze ciebie.
For centuries, Tanrius the Scholar searched endlessly for such a plan recklessly. They must have discovered some key to repairing the Nexus. Hilda, go and find them or any new clues they may have left behind. The adherents need any potential help we can get.
Okie dokie.
Hilda? Time is of the essence.
Listen to the breathing of sunken outskirts. Listen to the blink of Argas Plaza.
Please speak.
O, mamy jeszcze tutaj.
Argus Plaza. Don't be too surprised. To obtain the Archon of Legion's relic, you must challenge the Archon's elite warriors with me. Yes, this we will do together. Among the Aristoi, the reputation of Marble, the Archon of Legion, has hit rock bottom, and word of you defeating Eulalia has spread. I happened to get in touch with him and asked him to loan me the Archon relic in his possession. Marble agreed, but on 2 conditions. To clear my name, I must participate in the challenges of the traditional Trials of Remission, and you and I must meet with him at the Laurel Mansion, my old home. This is our only chance, so we must seize it. There is a path behind the Laurel Craft that leads to the Argus Plaza. It leads directly to the mansion, but you'll have to go in by a small road on the right side of the main entrance. An Aristoi named Narcus will meet you there.
Okej. I jeszcze posłuchamy to.
The sunken outskirt. The Archon Serene went missing many years ago, but we received some new information recently. And this time, it's extremely accurate. The intelligence Quintus gave us revealed that the Lorax received an urgent command to eliminate an Aristoi's personal guards. The command didn't state who this Aristoi is, but there are very few who would bring so many guards and travel to such a poor area. My guess is that it's Serene, or at least her guards. We need to find a way to use this information and take back the Archon relic. I don't know if she's still alive, but the whereabouts of both her and the relic are worth our attention. Perhaps it is my own selfishness, but regardless, indulge me.
Okej.
Time is of the essence.
Venture into the Glitter Deeps, meet. Mamy wszystko odblokowane, więc mamy kolejne misje i to nie mało. To na tym zakończę. W następnym odcinku śmigam dalej. Trzymajcie się i do zobaczenia.